position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida International Panthers, taking on Florida Atlantic, ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So FIU's offense will get first crack at it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got...
There he goes! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida Atlantic's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Got his man to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Silver. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Using his legs, it's Vaughn. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Breaks the tackle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got room on the return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
will try to put together a drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop back to the hot hand. Now
they run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They want to throw it. Sets up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal coming up. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And the offense continues to run the football. A 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. FIU set up with another 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown now. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, and who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Reese. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the RPO, complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Bruce. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Merritt. This defense will try to keep everything in front. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the outside. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Here's the handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Got room to work. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. Got him, and nobody's close. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Line out trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And some room to work. Got the first down and more. It's a seam wide open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Calls his own number. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to sling it on second down. He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he will score! Touchdown, FIU!
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows. In these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over Florida State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The quick out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Vaughn. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This is a designed run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Florida International. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Merritt. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On the ground, it's Vaughn. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally, run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Vaughn. Runs through a tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Panthers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Caught behind the line. It's Bruce. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Gonna look downfield again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Connection to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. They'll go with a direct snap. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.